Sup my little pulselings, how's it going? Hope all is well in your world. If you like the video, subscribe and you'll be notified when another one's up. Sup pulsers, thank you for joining me today. We are looking at Decktamer, the demo. Let's hear from the developer. Deck building meets monster catching in this turn-based roguelike. Recruit enemy cards to your party as you dive into the depths of the abyss. Will you kill or will you tame them? Ooh. That's how the game actually works. If your units die, they have permadeath. And if you look at some of the beautiful artwork, the creatures in this are pretty cool. I'm going to quickly go into settings. I've got general. There's not that much because it's a card-based game. It doesn't really need that much. Auto skip end turn. You got resolutions. You got syncs. You got audios. You can delete your save, or you can unlock everything in the game. That's a interesting idea. Look at that little pink squirrel. Now, if you look at the art of all the pictures of all the animals in this, they are really nice, and they each have their own different mix of different things. So I'm gonna do new dive. The reason why I'm doing new dive shows you the beginning of the game, basically. Now, this is basically the training stage of it. Your backpack down here has all your cards and your items. So, meat, for example, tames wild creatures and heals allies. You can use for either one. That's effective on carnivores, that's effective on herbivores. That's effective on the fish creatures, which is pretty cool. Restore 2 health, unsuitable for taming. Basically a heal. Extracts a talent or a move from a tamed creature. The ability can then be given to another creature. So that's your starting little backpack. Now when you capture a creature, it will go into here. That's your deck. So I don't have any at the moment. But I'm going to go through the tutorial because I think it will teach you the game. You'll decide very quickly whether or not you like it. Today I decided to train at the outskirts of the abyss. I need to learn how to fight. If I want to survive my upcoming expedition, well, I guess I'll just have to fight. That's a hell right. This is your hand. It shows the cards you can place in your turn. Select a card from your hand and put it onto the board. Tell your creature to use bite by clicking on the move. This move's damage is indicated between the peripherals. So bite does 2 damage. Here's one, does 1 damage. Once you've selected your move, you end your turn. Yeah, that's a very, it's got an odd way of doing it. So whatever you select as your attack will happen and in your turn. So if you've got multiple attacks, it'll be whichever one you select, which you will get to choose. Bites from the hell rats. Scratch from the feather mole. The art on these creatures though is really nice. Well, we select bite again and then end turn. The hell rat does bites. Feather mole does scratch. I do like the picture of them though. Victory! No new tamers! Unlike every fool before me who dared to dive into the depths of the unknown, I want to return from the abyss alive. As such, I continue to practice how to fight. Oh, let's see, now we've got the other attack. We have Swift Scratch, always hits first. Now if you go up here, you can actually see the next animal they have. So he also has one of my hell rats. So that's a beaver monkey who has 2 attack. Now, the green thing is their speed. This is the speed indicator. A slower creature can die before it has a chance to attack, which is going to be us. The enemy attacked first because it has more speed. Fair enough. Some moves hit first regardless of the creature's speed. Use a priority move to kill the enemy before it has a chance to fight back. So if I use the swift scratch, he won't get a chance to attack me, he's only got 1 health. So scratch. There is 1 enemy remaining, as you can see on the enemy counter above. I've already looked at that. It's a rat. The new enemy's speed is indicated is identical to yours. So both creatures will attack at the same time. Yes. We both gonna die. Look at that, about to kiss. Oh no. Now there is no summoning sickness in this, or I haven't come across it yet so far. Hell rat versus hell rat. No new tames. I think I've got the basics, but I still need to familiarise myself a little bit with these creatures. I'm sure I'll be able to observe unknown specimens the deeper I go, but for now I'll stay at the surface for a little bit longer. Here comes another one. I need to fight. They're hiding in a little patch of grass with little flowers. Look at that big boy. He's got weak bite 1, or he's got normal bite 2. And we have a rat, hell rat, hell rat, hell rat. Right, so let's bite him in the face. The enemy will use a different move this turn. The move an enemy will use is always highlighted in green. So now it's going to do the bite one, which is going to be more damage on me. We're going to do bite. We're going to do bite. Oh. Your companion is about to die. Retreat it using the whistle. You can use it once per turn. Beware, if one of your creatures dies, you lose it forever. Permadeath. Note, retreating creatures go to your discard pile. Yeah, they come back around as well. So use the big old whistle here. That recalls him. Once a turn you can do this. So if you have 2 creatures fight at the same time, you need to remember you can only do that once a turn. So if you plan on pulling them both out, you might need to pull them out a little bit earlier. Let's bite this in the face. Weak bite. Little hell rat of doom. You draw 1 random creature per turn. When it is empty, your discard pile is shuffled back into your draw pile. So look, we've got our 1 injured rat boy back. Right, he's got 2. We're going to bite him and he should die. Weak bite. Bite. Heal your creature by giving it a berry. Items are stored in your backpack. At the bottom, you can use as many items as you want in a turn, but only on the creature that's on the board. Yeah, I was thinking about that the other night, and I thought it would be a lot easier just to recall your creature and heal them, but then you do that every fight because you have your new creature on the battlefield. So, right, I'm going to give you a berry. Plus 3 health. He's going to do a 1-hit scratch. He is a shark jelly boy. That is pretty cool. I really wish you can zoom in on a picture, so that would be cool. Right, we're going to do bite. Scratch away, my friend. I'm going to do another bite. The enemy is weak. Time to tame it. You need to tame enemy creatures in order to add the cards to your deck. To tame a creature, just give it its favourite food. Note, the less hit points a creature has, the better chance you have at taming it. If it has 1 hit point left, its favourable food will always guarantee to tame it. Tamed creatures will join you at the end of the battle. Okay, cool. Right, we're going to give you that dead rotten fish. That one is a more powerful. Tames wild creature, heals allies. Super effective on fish. I cannot say that word. I think that's piscophores. Like herbivores and carnivores, piscophores. So I'm going to use the average one on Shark Boy, 100% success rate. You can kind of gauge it later on, but if they're above 1 health, it's not worth losing the food. You can also change the name. Now this is a Sky Strike 4 who has 8 speed. She's going to kill me before I even hit her. So I'm going to do Swift. Sky Strike. Oh. I'm going to bring him down and I'm going to do a Swift Scratch again. She's only got 1 health. You tamed Shiny Tail Shark. Sharka Jelly, that's what I'm going to call you. For my next training, I'll go to an open field and see how I can do against multiple creatures at once. I've heard that the deeper you go into the abyss, the more creatures you have to fight at the same time. I'm quite anxious about this expedition. In any case, I still have to fight. For this training, you will not keep the cards you tamed. Aww. Yeah, this is when they get a bit naughty because he hits multiple lanes. So this is something I'll tell you when I get to it. Right. He's 5 health. He's going to do bite 2. He's going to do a scratch 1. Now I have a choice of Hellrat, 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 or Hellrat. I think I'll choose a Hellrat. In this battle, there are 2 lanes. Each lane is independent, and the turn goes through each lane from left to right. Each creature only attacks the opposing one. As always, speed determines who attacks first in a given lane. If a creature has no target in front of it, it will instead attack the closest creature in another lane. So going against a creature that can hit both lanes. Oh, that's a big boy. That's what I want. That's what I want. He's got 2 stars. I think it's ready. I want that 2-star big boy. What I'm going to bite. And we're going to do bite. You can move your creatures around while dragging and dropping them. You can also do this as much as you want in a turn. So I can do that. And I can do bite and bite. So I'm gonna whistle for you. It's not working. I'll here for a minute. Ah, I forgot that. Right. I'll bring you down. You're gonna Swift Scratch, and you're gonna Swift Scratch. Wait, he's dead. Right, now I'm gonna call you back. And I'm gonna put you down. And you can both bite that nerd as he pummels you with his 1. But it is a mighty one. Hydra, look, the art design is really cool. Bite. And bite. Right, so now we can Swift Scratch and Swift Scratch before he attacks us. Oh, I thought the Swift Scratch would have hit first. Wouldn't that make sense? Both should have attacked first. See? That's going to be different players will think differently about that. And now it's time to finish my training. I'll learn about what makes these creatures so special. They're weird and freaky. I've never seen the difference properties an abyss creature can have myself. But now is the time. Oh, we got Sky Strikes 4 and high speed. That's not cool. The enemy will kill you in 1 hit, yeah I know. And you don't have priority move to hit them first. this time. Use your item in your inventory to inflict a weakness and reduce their damage. Ah, see, look. This is where they start adding in potions now. That's pretty cool, isn't it? You can see which effects a creature has by looking at the icon under its card. I really want a card that can put that weakness on. That'd be really cool. While hovering over the card, you can read each of its effects descriptions. Notes. Effects are discarded from a creature when it is retreated. So you can't cast something, bring it back to your hand and still have it on a creature. Which makes sense. Good choice, developer. Otherwise, yeah, that's exactly what I've done trying to fight. That would annoy opponents. Sky Strike. Bite. Oh, we're going to do the same thing. Ah, you fell for it, you silly bird. Ah, these enemies have a talent passive ability that makes them immune to weakness. Oh no. This time, use the item from your inventory to give sturdy to your team so they can resist the hit. Okay, it's going to hit for 2 and immune to that. Right. Just happen to have it in our backpack. How cool is that? Takes 1 less damage. So if it hits me with 2, they're going to hit me with 1. Right, so let's bite his face. I think that bit could be automatic, by the way. This enemy will inflict poison, which bypasses sturdy. Oh no. Use a syringe to infuse the talent Venom Cure to your team, making them heal from poison. That's quite an interesting mechanic, isn't it? Instead of taking damage. I think there's only a few games that's done something like that. Alright, so we're going to do bite and bite for 2 and 2. And we're fully healed. Hellrat's Venom Cure, the poison, heals Hellrats. Hellrat's Venom Poison cures the poison, heals Hellrats. The enemy moves has a limited use once, which means it can only be used once per battle. That depends on the moves, really, doesn't it? The number of uses is indicated next to the move remaining max. See, I hope any creatures like that have a secondary attack, even a basic bite or a scratch. Because you can't really have a creature that does 1 hit and nothing else. But I really do like the fact that you can use poison as a healing mechanic. That'd be really cool. I think, well done, developer. That's very rare in the game. Adds a lot more strategy. Alright, they're healed again. Thank you for telling me. Victory! Well, I suppose my trainings are done. As I stand at the edge of the enormous crater, there's only one thing I keep asking myself. Will I die? Maybe. The training is now complete, so you'll be given a new deck of cards and begin your descent. Right, so we're going to go into a random fight, and then I'm probably going to end the video, because quite frankly, you've seen whether, I think a lot of people will know whether or not they like this already, but they might want to see a couple of fights, because there are quite cool little creatures in it. But I think when it comes to card games like this, a lot of people have their preference, and you can't really tell someone their own preference for that kind of thing. It's now time for you to choose which path you take on. Take a look at the enemies you'll fight. They're blacked out. Right, he's got bite 2, infection. Oh yeah, developer, that's what I was going to say. You need the right to enlarge the writing on these cards. I haven't found a zoom yet, because I can just about make that out. If someone's got problems with their eyes, they're going to have real difficulty, especially the distance on the writing. You got Feral Trap, you got Swift Scratches. He's a 4-3, he's a 3-4, 3-5. Hits all lanes. Hydro Slap. If I can increase the damage on that, that'd be pretty cool. If you win the fight, you'll earn these item cards. We got Full Heal, we got a Fish Boy, a Meat Boy, and a Berry Boy. In addition to the items, this event will happen. Mulligan Slug gives 2 random abilities to a creature. Oh, is that permanent? Now, let's check the other options by using the arrow at the bottom. No, they got to push OK to get that arrow. Okay. These are a little bit redundant. As you can see, the encounter has different enemies and different rewards. Gives, looks like a dead rabbit for 1 turn. Might be speed. Inflicts a leaf for 1 turn. Tames wild creatures, heals ours. I'd rather have the first one with the food for each tame and each diva type. Choose their talents or remove an essence can be infused for 1 of your creatures. Choose the one you prefer to start the fire. It's got some cool stuff, but it looks like a vampirish. Oh, they're all carnivores as well. Look at my backpack. What have we got? Right, so the way that is, I think that's one of those, one of those, one of those, and one of those. I have that. Right, this is what I didn't get after the tutorial the first time. Where's my shark? I should have kept the shark. That would be cool. The opposing enemy has vulnerable. Take 1 additional damage when hit, except from poison. Hydra slap hits all lanes. So I gather that's just on. Opposing enemy. So that means that any enemy he's hitting with 1 will take 2 damage, and the other one will take 1 as well. Oh, that would be quite powerful. So was that. Unless they got a way around that. That's a powerful little hit. When placed, gains 3 for 1 turn. 3 swiftness, speed increase. Oh, didn't have that in the tutorial. Oh, I do like the fact they have these other abilities as well. I think that's really well done, developer. Right, get on the screen. That bat lizard looks really interesting. Restores 1 health to itself when dealing damage. Hydro slap, but he's got very low health. 1 health. Doubles all stat changes applied to this creature. Okay, sting 3. Suicide sting 6. Inflicts 1 damage yourself. I would never use that attack unless it's an emergency on a boss. No talents. Bite 2. Oh, he's got 5 strength. Vampirism 6, cool. Unless the developers got a way you can actually increase the attack and that on these creatures and the health. That's why I'd like to combine cards to fly. I think that'd be a really good addition. Inflicts 2 poison to targets. Bite 2. Heals this creature instead of inflicting damage to it. That's poison. Natural poison immunity. That looks like a bug. So I can see like mandibles there. Oh, I really like that one. Yeah, I did that one. Fang Trap 1 deals 2 damage if the target is faster. Oh, so it antagonizes faster beings. Okay, Swift Scratch. When placed, removes a negative effect from all allies. That's a powerful ability. Hits all lanes. Hydro Slap is only 1. Well, I want to see what that slug's about as well. Because I'm wondering if that's permanent or only during this run. Yeah, that's the bug boy. When placed, removes negative effects. Hydro Slaps all. Okay. So I've got to get you down to 1. And you're hitting for 2, so you'd kill those pretty quick. You're a 3, so you'd hit him for 2. Fang Trap deals 2 more damage if target is faster. Always hits first. Alright, so I want someone with 4. So we'll put them down. He'll be faster than him. So 1 hit from that would leave that with 1. Hit Hellrats, moves faster this turn. Oh yeah, I forgot it does that. Dang it. Right, so he's going to do 2 to him, that's fine. So I'm going to do 2 damage to you, which leaves you with 1. Alright, and I'm going to try and tame you. Right, you inflicts 1 damage at the end of turn. Decreases by 1 after applying damage. Right, so if I move him over, I ain't got to deal with that. That's still going to be 2 hits. I want him down so he can Hydro Slap him, but I don't want him to kill him. Right, so that should hit him for 2. As well as hit him for 1. Right, okay, we'll have a look. Right. I don't know if you can capture 2 a turn or just 1. His face. He's loving just being here and he really wants to mess it up. Oh, dear me. Right. After a turn has been played out, you can choose to undo the turn. Oh, that's a weakness. Don't do that. If you make a mistake, be careful as the button will disappear if you make any actions after the turn. You can't undo a tame attempt. Okay. I don't know, I like it, but if it's only once. Okay, right. What are you? Looks like you're both meat eaters as well. 100%, 100%. Well, I'll give you a berry. We got that? Nope, don't want a berry. You don't want a fish. Alright, so what are you? You're a fish boy. So no matter what, I want a fish boy. I'd rather have immune to poison. Silk beetle. Right, so that's for fish boy. That's what, 75%? You want to destroy if when hit. I don't really want that. Right, you're going to hit for 1. When place removes a negative effect. So you can kill him and that's fine. Okay, right, you're going to do bite. You're going to do a Hydro Slap. I don't want that card. Hydro Slap. I got a little beetle. Right, spoils. I'm gonna be rich if I sell some of these. It's cool that you can build up more baits as well. So that's the thing you're gonna need. Oh, developer, put them underneath each other. Just put like a 2 or something. Oh, today I stumbled upon a slug whose slime had strong mutagenic properties. I suspect I could use it to give multiple mutations to a creature I decide to. Give the mutation to a creature. Choose a creature to give 2 random mutations to. Right, that one. Infestation. Fix 1 poison. Right, 1 damage for poison at the start of the turn, increased by 1 after applying damage. Alright, so that's giving 2 poison. That's good for a first attack, that's about it. His Hydro, even though he's gonna not pretty much be brought down unless I really have to, his Hydro Slap and his vulnerability, I think he's more interesting. What has he got? Point of vision. Damage coming from other lanes is halved. Round up. Oh. What enemy is that? What's he got? Hardening. Gain 3 armor. Access extra health. This move can only be used a limited number of times this battle. It's a move as well. Oh, so I've got to use it once, in which case you're probably going to get hit by a 2 bite. So it's only a little bit. Yeah, that's quite nice. I really like that. Just like in battle, your items are usable in between fights by accessing the backpack. You can also choose to get rid of some of your creatures by accessing your deck. Mystery trade. A creature with another creature on the same danger level. Ooh. But there's more creatures this time. And you get more rats. Rest, sit, either heal your creatures by 1 heart, get food, or get 2 items. Oh. Heavy power. Right, this looks like it's going to be a very hard fight. He's lost 2 health. I don't really care about those ones. If they die, I kind of want to replace them. Better stuff. And we've got a few stuff. Well, I want a way to get their health up. Let's go. See how this... Oh. Deadly. Can only attack every other turn. I don't really have a way to counter that. Curse negative mutation. They can't be extracted with a syringe. Can't die in one hit unless it only has 1 health left per battle. Oh, they got some naughty little stuff going on, didn't they? Alright, let's fight this lot, actually. If I win, I win. If I don't, I don't. Yeah, look, it's our shark boy. He basically looks like a stone. What have we got? 1 speed. Can't die in a single hit, as it only has 1 health left per battle. Stunning blow 1. Inflicts 2 weak for 1 turn to the target. Always hits last. That's a free hit, so that can kill you. You'll go down. Hellrat's rush moves faster this turn. Right, I don't have a way to stop you from doing it. Looks like he's not going to get hit the first turn though. So, I'll put you down. Hellrat moves fast. Okay, right, we're going to do bite. Bite. Yeah, it looks like he gets to miss a turn and then attack. Here we go. Oh! You can right click on a card to view more details. Okay. Right, so that's going to do a 4 hit. We'll do that. So, what, Rock Boy? What are you, Rock Boy? He's a shark, he should like meat. So, 42. So they're both fish boys. 100%. We get a little Rock Boy. Why not? We need more units. Because even if I don't like them, I can still kill them at the end of the turn. When about to take more than 3 damage at once, reduce it to 3. Oh, venomous bites. Inflicts poison to target. Oh, that's quite nasty, isn't it? Right, so we'll bite you. We will swift attack on you. You're gonna be a sacrifice, little hell rat. Ah, deadly bite. Oh. Alright. Looks like you're poisoned. So I can kill him. Who's he got next? Intro stats, body slam 3. Okay. Right, so if I put you down, he can hydro and then swift attack. That'll affect you and you. I can whistle you back. I can put you down for a 2 hit. I actually want that card. And plus he was fast this turn, so he can give a slap as well. No, that'd kill him, wouldn't it? So he'll do 2, he'll have 1 left, and then kill him. So I need to do swift. Hit him for 1. Here, hit him for 1, and I can capture him next turn. If I've worked that out correct. Ah, venomous bite. You're nearly dead, part. Right, let's get you. Oh, what was it you wanted? Right, berry. Fish boy. I didn't know fish boy. I still think they should heal between fights. Right, body slam's going to do a 3 hit. Inflicts charmed to target for 1 turn. It's twice likely to be tamed. Oh, okay, that's pretty nice. Right, he's got shielding, eh? So I can... He'll die, but I don't care if he dies. I'm going to do hardening on you. And do swiftness. Wait, he's got a little hardening, so I can do it 3 times. A creature in this enemy lane, in each other lane. The faster creature in the lane will hit each other all right. So I can get him to do a Hydro Slap. He's going to do Body Slam 3. Oh, no. That's not good. Right, he's going to definitely do Hydro Slap. If he hits him with 3... Yeah, if he hits him with 3, he's going to take his armor off. His Hydro Slap will still hit him. He'll be alive with 1 hit. And he can bite him. Yeah. Oh. You can't really catch them all, can you? But I need these. These are the important bits. I found a magnificent resting site. My creatures were really happy in a safe place. This little cozy place. After settling upon a camp, I was freely able to take some rest, look for food, get a random food, explore. Get 2 random items. Oh, I did that to see what they are. Tasty. Gives 2 strength. Flicks 2 poison. Okay. I thought the campsite might have given you a way to upgrade your creatures. Cloning flowers duplicates a creature. The coffee gets a curse. That sucks. Fusion. Choose 2 creatures to merge into 1. Oh dear, we make me. What? What's he got? Push. He'll do 2. When about to take more than 3 damage at once, reduced to 3. That would be. That was on the beginning, wasn't it, with the eggs in the middle. That would be pretty cool if you can infuse it with multiple stuff. Get a string. That's 7. 1 time. Frenzy 2. If this kills the target, this move repeats. Oh, that's quite cool. Has 3 strength and 2 others. Oh, it's got some nice stuff going on here. What is that? Well, I'm gonna go look at the beach. I wanna look at something. Well, let's go to bestiary. So that's 4 out of 20. It's got a nice selection, hasn't it? Unthinkable in total. Settings. What is it? Settings. Unlock all. Yes. Bestiary. Right, now. This is all the ones you can unlock. Look at the unique animals and stuff we got here. This is really cool. I really like the art design. I know it's kind of spoiled it a little bit, but it's cool to see all the stuff. Let's go water in his head. It's all this stuff is pretty cool. Well done, developer. Ah, look, that looks like a fighter. Fact: the colder the water, the smaller its eggs get. Oh, it's a whitefish. This extra detail there on the description that is really good as well. That one looks gnarly. That was Decktamer, the demo. What do I think of that game? I think it's got a lot of really cool ideas going on at the same time, especially with the bestiary. The fact you can choose to unlock it, I think is awesome. I know some people wouldn't. Me personally, I wouldn't. I'd like to go find them all. But I just like looking at this art. This art is really good. The only thing I would say to the developer is there's a few rough edges, which is going to be the food situation, because you pretty much have to work around it. And a writing size on the cards. I like the fact you can increase the abilities on the original cards. Your cards are really well done. Because when I was first looking at this in the Steam page, I thought that was attack and that was defense. Well, that looks really basic. But the idea of the speed movements now in this game, I think add to the game quite a lot. But But it's things like that. I don't think that should be considered a move. I think that should be an extra ability that you use, and then you get to use the attack in that. Because it means having a unit with that is quite tanky as some of the other stuff as well. If they don't have direct damage, they should be activatable. Because this is all really nice. I like the fact there's no mana as well. So you don't have to pay to put creatures down. I think that's pretty cool. I think the only way you can really improve in the game would be how you evolve the creatures. If you're merging them together, that's a nice idea. Yeah, that is fun to begin, that one. I like that one. Big hide. And maybe evolve them if you've got a couple of the same, like the rats. Put them on top of each other to evolve them to... Make sure you want to permanently remove... No. Stop. Maybe let them evolve where they improve on each other. Because your art in this is really nice. Your creature designs are very unique, and I think that's really cool. Obviously, I think that's a rarity, that one. Where the stars are. It's not really explained in the tutorial. But I gather that's what it is. Yeah, so allowing them to merge them together. Because you've got the same creatures. Plus, it will help players go, look, I've got one of them. There's another one of them on that lane. I'm going to go fight that just so I can get the extra one of that. But the fighting system in this, I found was really unique. I know a lot of card players are going to be like, that does not interest me. And other card players are like, oh, that's something new. That's something new to this genre. That's really cool. So you've done well with a lot of this stuff, developer. However, I've got to say my bias. I am a card gamer. I'm a fanatic about it. But everything I've seen in this, I think it's pretty cool. So, well done, developer. But as always, not up to me. It's up to you to do you. This is PulseBeetle. Thank you for your time. Have a good day. Keep the pulse. And remember, be that guy. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you want to see the next one, you can just subscribe and you'll be notified when it's up and running.